Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting as we explore the top 10 most valuable USA Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 penny coins. These coins aren't just pieces of history, they're also worth some serious money, so let's get started. First up, the 1917 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny. Specifically, we'll be examining its value in a circulated damage condition in today's auction market. Here we have the 1917 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny, a coin with historical significance and a rich background. This particular penny is notable for its lack of a mint mark, indicating it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. While the 1917 date may not be the rarest among wheat pennies, its value can vary significantly based on condition. Let's start with a brief history. The Lincoln Wheat penny was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1917, the coin had undergone a few design changes. Including a slight modification to the reverse side, these pennies are cherished by collectors for their classic design and historical significance. Now, let's talk about condition. The value of a coin is heavily influenced by its condition, which is often graded on a scale from poor to mint state. For our focus today, we're dealing with a 1917 Lincoln penny in a circulated damage condition. This means the coin has been used and shows signs of wear and tear. Circulated damage can include scratches, dents, discoloration, or other imperfections that affect the coin's overall appearance. Despite these issues, the coin's historical value remains, but its market value is significantly impacted by its condition. So what is a 1917 Lincoln penny without a mint mark worth in this condition? In today's auction market, prices can range widely based on the severity of the damage and the coin's overall appeal to collectors. Generally, a 1917 wheat penny in circulated damage condition may fetch between $200,000. This range can vary depending on the auction house and the specific details of the damage. To give you a better idea, let's take a look at some recent auction listings. As you can see, prices for these coins in similar conditions are relatively modest. However, keep in mind that some collectors might pay a premium for coins with unique characteristics or historical significance. If you're a collector or looking to invest, consider the following tips. Always research the auction house and check recent sale prices for similar coins. Ensure that the coin's authenticity and condition are accurately represented in the listing. And remember, even coins in less than perfect condition can hold significant value if they have historical appeal. Next up, the value of the 1927 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny with a D mint mark in fine condition. Let's dive in. The 1927 Lincoln Wheat penny is a fascinating coin for collectors, and its value can vary significantly based on its condition and mint mark. Today we're focusing on the 1927 penny with the D mint mark, which stands for Denver. This mint mark is crucial in determining the coin's value and rarity. First, let's set the stage with some historical context. The Lincoln Wheat penny was first minted in 1909 and continued until 1958. It features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse. The 1927 issue is a part of this popular series, and the Denver Mint produced a significant number of these coins that year. However, not all 1927 pennies are created equal. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. The D mint mark on this penny indicates it was produced in Denver, which adds to its collectability. In terms of rarity, the 1927 D Lincoln penny is somewhat common, but its value can still be significant depending on its condition. Specifically, we're focusing on the 1927 D Lincoln penny in fine condition. What does fine mean? A coin in fine condition shows some wear, but still retains most of its details. For the Lincoln penny, this means that the wheat stalks on the reverse are visible but may be worn, and Lincoln's features are clear though slightly softened. In today's auction market, the value of a 1927 D Lincoln Wheat penny in fine condition generally ranges from $187,000. This price range can fluctuate based on the specific details of the coin, such as the level of wear and any unique features or toning. For instance, if the coin has exceptional eye appeal or interesting toning, it could fetch a higher price. Conversely, if it's heavily worn or damaged, the value might be lower. Let's look at some recent auction results to give you a better idea. Recently, a 1927D Lincoln penny in fine condition sold for around $188,000. Another example from a major auction house went for $200,000. These prices reflect current market trends, but keep in mind that prices can vary based on the auction house, the buyer's interest, and other factors. Next up, explore one of the most intriguing finds in the world of Abraham Lincoln wheat pennies, the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in full bad condition. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about the value of rare coins, you're in the right place. Let's get started. The 1957 Lincoln wheat penny is a coin that many collectors know well. This penny is part of the famous series of Lincoln wheat pennies, which were minted from 1909 to 1958. While the 1957 date might not be the most exciting in terms of rarity, there's a special angle we're focusing on today: the condition of the coin. This particular coin, with no mint mark, is known for its distinctive features. The obverse shows a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse features the iconic wheat stalks. However, what sets this coin apart is its condition. We're talking about a penny that's seen better days, worn out, tarnished, and possibly damaged. Coins in full bad condition are often referred to as being in poor or damaged condition. This means they might have heavy scratches, dents, discoloration, or other signs of wear and tear. So what does this mean for the value of our 1957 Lincoln wheat penny? In the grading world, coins in poor condition are often considered to have little to no collectible value, especially when compared to those in better condition. The 1957 Lincoln wheat penny, in particular, is not the rarest or most valuable coin in the series. Its value heavily depends on its condition. For a 1957 Lincoln wheat penny in poor condition, the value is generally quite low. On average, these coins can fetch anywhere from $76,000. However, in the auction market, values might vary slightly based on the specific wear and any unique features. So, how does this translate to today's auction market? Well, let's take a look at recent auction results. In recent auctions, 1957 Lincoln wheat pennies in poor condition have typically sold for the lower end of the scale around $79,000. The exact value can vary depending on the auction house and the overall demand for such coins at the time. According to industry experts, while this coin may not be worth a fortune, it still holds historical value for collectors and enthusiasts. Sometimes, coins like these are appreciated more for their historical significance and less for their monetary worth. To wrap things up, while the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in full bad condition might not be the star of any collection in terms of value, it's still a piece of history. If you have one of these coins in your collection, you can appreciate it for its historical importance and as a reminder of the extensive and varied world of coin collecting. Next up, the 1939 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny with a D mint mark, but there's a twist: it's in full damage condition. If you're a coin collector or just curious about rare coins, stick around as we explore its fascinating value in today's auction market. The Lincoln wheat penny was first minted in 1909, and it quickly became a beloved part of American currency. By 1939, the series was nearing the end of its run, making any coin from this year particularly interesting to collectors. The D mint mark signifies that this penny was minted in Denver. And while it's not the rarest of the series, its condition can make all the difference. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Coins from this mint generally have a slightly higher value due to their relative rarity compared to those from Philadelphia, which didn't use a mint mark. In 1939, the Denver Mint produced millions of these pennies, but collectors still seek them out. When we refer to a coin as being in full damage condition, we're talking about a coin that has suffered significant wear and tear. This can include deep scratches, dents, corrosion, and other forms of damage that affect the coin's overall appearance. For collectors, a coin in this condition is less desirable but can still hold surprising value. In today's auction market, the value of a 1939 Lincoln wheat penny with a D mint mark in full damage condition can vary significantly. While uncirculated or higher grade examples of this coin might fetch several $100s, damaged coins are valued differently. Recent auction results show that a 1939 D penny in full damage condition can range from about $143,000, depending on the severity and type of damage. Several factors influence the value of a damaged coin. These include the extent of the damage, the rarity of the coin in its condition, and the demand among collectors. For instance, a coin with minimal damage might be valued higher than one with extensive corrosion. Also, if it has a unique or historically significant damage pattern, it could attract more interest. For collectors interested in acquiring or selling a damaged 1939D penny, here are a few tips. First, ensure you get a professional appraisal to understand its true market value. Second, keep in mind that while damaged coins might not be worth as much as their pristine counterparts, they can still be valuable pieces of history. Finally, always check recent auction trends to stay updated on market values. Next up, the 1957 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny with a D mint mark in fine condition. The Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny, minted from 1909 to 1958, is a beloved series among numismatists today. We're zooming in on the 1957 version, particularly those with a D mint mark, which signifies that it was produced at the Denver Mint. This coin is a classic example of mid-20th century American currency and holds significant interest in today's market. The 1957 Wheat penny, like its predecessors, features the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, created by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side showcases two stalks of wheat, which earned the coin its nickname. The Denver Mint's D mint mark can be found just to the right of Lincoln's shoulder, near the edge of the coin. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1957 Wheat penny with a D mint mark so special. In fine condition, this coin exhibits moderate wear, with details of the design still visible, though not as sharp as in higher grades. The coin will show some flattening of the high points and light wear on the edges, but overall, the essential features and inscriptions remain legible. Value is a key consideration for collectors, and the 1957 Wheat penny with a D mint mark in fine condition has been performing well in the auction market. While not as rare as some of its earlier counterparts, its value is driven by collector interest and demand. In recent auctions, this coin has typically fetched between $38,000, depending on its exact quality and the specifics of the auction. The price can vary based on a few factors: the reputation of the auction house, the level of bidding competition, and the individual characteristics of the coin. High-quality photographs and detailed descriptions in auction listings can significantly impact the final sale price. Additionally, the coin's provenance and any unique characteristics can also play a role. Why is this coin valued by collectors? First, it represents a key era in U.S. numismatic history, coming at the end of the Wheat penny series. It's a tangible piece of the mid-20th century, often appreciated by both historical enthusiasts and coin collectors. Additionally, its relatively affordable price point makes it accessible for both new and seasoned collectors alike. In conclusion, the 1957 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny with a D mint mark in fine condition remains a cherished piece in the world of coin collecting. Its value, while modest compared to some rarer coins, reflects its historical significance and enduring appeal. If you have one of these coins in your collection, it's a nice piece to hold onto or consider adding to your collection. Next up, the 1944 D Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny in fine condition. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the value of old coins, you're in for a treat. Let's dive into the details and discover what makes this coin so special and how much it could be worth in today's auction market. The 1944 D Lincoln Wheat penny is a part of the famous Wheat penny series that was minted from 1909 to 1958. These coins are beloved by collectors for their historical significance and unique design. The 1944 D Wheat penny, minted in Denver, is particularly interesting due to a few key factors that we'll explore. First, a little history. The Lincoln Wheat penny was designed by Victor David Brenner and was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and two wheat ears on the reverse, which is why it's commonly referred to as the Wheat penny. In 1944, the United States Mint produced over 430 million pennies in Denver alone, making the 1944 D one of the more common dates for Lincoln Wheat pennies. However, what sets this coin apart is its historical context. During World War II, copper was a critical material for the war effort. In 1943, the Mint used steel to produce pennies. In 1944, they switched back to copper, but used recycled shell casings from the war, adding an extra layer of historical significance to these coins. Let's take a closer look at the coin. In fine condition, the 1944 D-Wheat penny will have clear details on Lincoln's portrait, though you'll see some wear on the high points like his cheek and beard. The wheat ears on the reverse side should still be well defined, but there will be some flattening. Now, let's talk numbers. As of today's market, a 1944 D-Wheat penny in fine condition typically ranges in value from $196,000 in most everyday transactions. However, at auctions, especially those that attract serious collectors, the price can be higher. Depending on the demand and the auction environment, these coins can sometimes fetch up to $200,000 or more. It's not just about the intrinsic value of the metal, but the historical and collectible significance that drives the price up. At recent auctions, we've seen the 1944 D-Wheat penny in fine condition sell for prices that surprise many casual collectors. It's a reminder that even common dates can command a premium if they're in the right condition and if there's a competitive bidding environment. In summary, while the 1944 D Lincoln Wheat penny might seem like just another coin at first glance, its historical context and collectible value make it a fascinating piece. In fine condition, it's a modestly valued coin, but has the potential to fetch higher prices at auctions due to its unique story and the interest it generates among collectors. Next up, the 1955 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition. If you're passionate about coin collecting or just curious about this particular penny, you're in the right place. Let's get started. The 1955 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny is a key date in the Wheat penny series. This particular penny, minted in 1955, was part of the final series of the Wheat penny design before the Lincoln Memorial Reverse took over in 1959. While many of these coins are common, there are specific factors that can make a 1955 Wheat penny stand out, especially if it's in fine condition. First, let's talk about what fine condition means. In numismatic terms, fine condition, often abbreviated as F, means that the coin has clear details with visible designs, though it might show some wear and tear. For the 1955 Wheat penny, this means the lettering, wheat stalks, and Lincoln's features are still discernible, but not as sharp as in higher grades. Now, when it comes to the 1955 Wheat penny without a mint mark, it's important to note that it was minted in Philadelphia. The absence of a mint mark on this penny is typical for those produced at the Philadelphia Mint. What really sets this coin apart in fine condition is its rarity and demand among collectors. Let's dive into the auction market. In recent years, the value of the 1955 Wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition has shown a notable range. Depending on the auction house, collector interest, and overall market trends, prices can fluctuate. On average, you might expect to see these coins fetching between $10,000. In some cases, especially if the coin has exceptional eye appeal or if it's sold through a reputable auction house, the price can exceed this range. It's not uncommon for particularly well-preserved fine examples to command slightly higher prices. However, always remember that factors such as the coin's overall appeal, market demand, and the specific auction environment play a significant role. To maximize your coin's value, ensure it is well preserved and accurately described in any sale listing. Collectors and dealers are looking for coins with visible details and minimal damage. While fine condition is not the highest grade, it still represents a significant piece of American numismatic history. That wraps up our look at the value of the 1955 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition. If you have this coin in your collection or are thinking about acquiring one, understanding its market value can help you make informed decisions. As always, keep an eye on auction listings and consult with reputable dealers for the most accurate and current pricing. Next up, the Lincoln Wheat penny series, the 1939 large date without mint mark in stunning gold color and very fine condition. If you're a collector or just curious about coin values, stay tuned as we explore its significance, rarity, and current market value in today's auction world. The 1939 Lincoln Wheat penny is a fascinating piece of American history, struck by the U.S. Mint. This coin features the iconic design by Victor David Brenner, showcasing President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the familiar wheat stalks on the reverse. But what sets the 1939 large date apart from its smaller date counterpart, the size of the digits, is more pronounced, making it visually distinctive. It's important to note that this coin was minted in Philadelphia, which means it carries no mint mark, denoting it was produced at the main mint facility. Condition is paramount in the world of coin collecting. The 1939 large date penny in very fine condition exhibits clear details, including visible features on Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks. In coin grading, very fine condition typically indicates that the coin has seen some wear but remains collectible and aesthetically pleasing. Coins in this condition can fetch significantly higher prices at auction, especially when they exhibit rare characteristics like a gold color shade. Now, let's talk about the gold color variation. While the original 1939 Lincoln penny is made of copper, some collectors may find coins that have been coated or toned to appear gold. This coloration can add a unique appeal and may increase its market value, particularly if it's done professionally. However, authenticity is key. Coins that have been artificially colored might be viewed differently in the collector's market. Always ensure you have a professional evaluation if you're considering buying or selling. Now, let's get to the crux of the matter, the current market value. As of today, a 1939 large date penny in very fine condition is valued in the range of approximately $83,000, depending on the specifics of the coin's condition and its market demand. However, if you have a specimen that showcases a rich gold color and remains in excellent condition, prices can soar, reaching upwards of $92,000 or more at auction. It's essential to keep an eye on recent auction results, as coin values can fluctuate based on collector interest and market trends. If you're looking to buy or sell this coin, consider reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, which specialize in numismatics. Online platforms like eBay can also provide a marketplace for collectors, but always ensure you're dealing with reputable sellers and check the coin's authenticity. Joining coin clubs or forums can also give you insight into the market and help you connect with other collectors. In conclusion, the 1939 large date Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in gold color and very fine condition is a remarkable coin with a rich history and significant market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, understanding the nuances of this coin can enhance your collecting experience. Next up, the 1941 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny, specifically the one without a mint mark and in dirty condition. If you're a collector or simply curious about coin values, this video is for you. The 1941 Lincoln wheat penny, known for its iconic wheat stalk reverse and the likeness of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, is a staple in many collections. However, today's focus is on those that are in less than ideal condition, specifically those with significant dirt and grime. Let's dive into what makes this coin special and its current value in the auction market. First, let's talk about the coin's background. The Lincoln wheat penny was minted from 1909 to 1958, and the 1941 version is one of the more common years in the series. However, the value of any coin, including the 1941, can be heavily influenced by its condition. A coin in dirty condition means it has accumulated dirt, grime, or corrosion, often affecting its overall appearance and grade. In the world of coin collecting, dirty condition usually falls below the standard grading scale, which ranges from mint state MS to poor. A dirty coin often has visible dirt or tarnish and lacks the sharp details found on well-maintained examples. For our 1941 wheat penny, this means it will generally be graded in lower tiers like good. Now, let's get to the numbers. The value of a 1941 Lincoln wheat penny in dirty condition can vary depending on several factors: the extent of the dirt, any potential damage, and the overall demand among collectors. While pristine examples of this coin might fetch between $92,000, those in dirty or lower condition generally sell for less. In today's auction market, a 1941 Lincoln wheat penny in dirty condition can typically range between $100,000. Prices can fluctuate based on the coin's specific features and how it performs in auctions. Some rare cases might see slightly higher values, but that's usually due to specific collector interest or unique attributes. If you have one of these coins in your collection, remember that while its value may not be high compared to better conditioned examples, it still holds historical significance. Dirty coins can sometimes be cleaned carefully to reveal more details. But be cautious: improper cleaning can reduce its value significantly. To preserve the value of your coin, especially if you plan to auction it, consider proper storage techniques. Avoid harsh cleaning methods and use coin holders to protect your pennies from further dirt or damage. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the value of coins in various conditions helps you make informed decisions about your collection. The 1941 Lincoln wheat penny, even in dirty condition, is a piece of history worth noting. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting.